Hello people, it's me, your friend Tessie Okonkwo. You're welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe, support my channel by subscribing, okay? The measurement we'll be using for today will be on the screen. So today we'll be drafting our shoulder bustier. Okay, I'll be showing you how to draft shoulder bustier the easy way. Now I'll be marking my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 divided by 2, which is 8 inches. Okay, so now I'll be putting all my vertical measurements: my armhole, my bust point, my under bust, my waist, and then the length of the blouse, which is my hip line. Okay, remember, to get your armhole, you divide your bust circumference by 6 plus 1.5. okay, that is the formula for armhole. So now I'll be drawing all my lines. That is my waistline. And my hip line. I left 1 inch folding allowance. Please, before you fold your fabric, make sure you add 5 inch extra allowance. Okay, if you know the darts you are going to be cutting out, if it's 2 inch, you put the 2 inch plus another 2 inch seam allowance, making it 4 inches. But here I'll be taking out like 2.5, so I added 5 inches extra before you fold. Okay, so now I'll be marking my neck line. So the neckline I'm using today is 3 by 3, the basic neckline, but I'll still extend it later when I want to cut the fabric, because the customer actually wants a deeper neck. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be using 3 by 3. Okay, so now I'll add 1 inch for my shoulder slants. Okay, you can actually use any neck of your choice, but I decided to use the round neck. The customer I'm making this for will be using sweetheart neck. So, but I'll be covering that later on. So I'm labeling all the points so that you will see and understand what I'm doing. So that's my waistline and then my hip line. Okay, so now my bust line, I'll be marking my darts. The bust span of this person, which is the nipple to nipple of this customer, is 7 inches. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5 plus ½ inch sewing allowance, making it 4 inches. So I'm taking 4 inches there, and I'm going to rule a straight line from my shoulder to my hip line. Okay, just like that. So now I'll be inputting my curve. Please, in order to get the curve on your under bust, you minus your under bust circumference from your bust circumference. Whatever you have, that is what you'll be using to create the curve. Okay, the customer under bust is 33, while the bust circumference is 38. So 38 minus 33, I'll be having 5 inches left. So I'll be putting 1 inch on my left hand side, 2.5 on the right hand side. You know the fabric is on fold, making it 5 inches, okay? Then on my bust line, I'll come up by ½ inch and also go down by ½ inch in order to be able to curve my bust very well, not to get that pointy shape. Okay, so now I'm going to curve. Please, no matter the customer's bust measurement, even if it's 40, make sure you minus 40 from the bust, the under bust, minus the under bust from the bust. Whatever you have is what you'll be using to create the curve. So please, you must put 1 inch on the left hand side and then the remaining measurement on the right hand side. Okay, for instance, if the customer's bust is 40 and the under bust is 34, okay, the under bust is 34, then you have to put, which means the measurement will be remaining 6 inches. Okay, we'll have 6 inches left. So make sure you put 1 inch on the left hand side, 2 inch on the right hand side. Okay, no matter the measurement, you must put 1 inch on the left hand side, then the remaining measurement on the left hand. Okay, so now I'll be inputting my shoulder measurement. Okay, the shoulder measurement, I'll be using 1 inch left, 1 inch right. Okay, 1 inch on both sides. So now connect it to the 1.5 inch I ticked above the bust line. Okay, then now I'm going to connect it down to the under bust in order to create that curvy shape, not to have a pointy shape. Okay, what I took from the shoulder is 2 inches, 1 inch on both sides. Okay, so now I'll be replacing the 2 inch I took from the shoulder point. So I'll replace it, and that will be our new armhole where we'll be creating our armhole. Okay, then I'll connect the shoulder slant I created. Okay, connect my shoulder slant, and I'll also go up by ½ inch for my sewing allowance. Okay, joining allowance. You know, I'll be joining the shoulder, the back and the front together, so I need ½ inch for that. So now I'll be getting the midpoint of my armhole line, which is 4 inches. Then I'll come in by ½ inch. You know, the front armhole is usually deeper than the back. Okay, so now I'm going to curve. So having done that, I'll be inputting all my measurements. Okay, I'll be putting all my measurements. My bust is 38 divided by 4 is 9.5 plus 2 inch sewing allowance, making it 11.5. And then my under bust is 33 divided by 4 is 8.25. I'll be adding 2.5 and 4.5 inches to it, which is the 2.5 inch I'll be cutting out from my dart, and then the 2 inch for seam allowance. I'll do the same on my waistline and on my hip line. My waist is 34 divided by 4 is 8.5 plus 4.5 inches. Okay, .5 I mean is 2 inch seam allowance, and then 2.5 inch I'll be cutting out from the dart. Okay, so here I realize I made a mistake, so I'm going to go and correct it. I'm correcting it already. So now I'll connect the lines. You can actually trim out the excess after cutting or after sewing your fabric. Okay, you can trim out the excess. Okay, so that is our bustier. Okay, so now I'll be cutting it out. Please be careful when you are cutting your bustier so that you will not shift your curve shape. Okay, after cutting this, you can cut directly on your fabric. Okay, but I prefer using pattern to cut in order not to make a mistake. Okay, you can, after cutting this, you place it on your fabric, the material you want to use, and trace, and then you cut out. Okay, or you can also cut directly on your fabric if you wish to. Be careful cutting here. The back I'll be using for this bustier will be exactly the back I used on my basic bodice. Okay, I'm using the exact back, so please, if you've not watched that, try and check it out. Okay, like I said, you can change the neck, use the neck of your choice. You can use a V-neck, sweetheart neck. This particular one, I'll be using a sweetheart neck. Okay, and it's going to go deeper than this neck I used here. So now I'll be cutting my neckline. So we have our bustier. As you can see, it's very easy and simple to make. Okay, thank you all for watching. I appreciate. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not done so, and also give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. You can also share with your friends and family. And if you have any question or suggestion, please leave it on the comment section below. Thank you again. Bye.